gosh, you guys, here we go. Comp orange. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite colors. This is Sean.
What's going on?
He just picked this thing up. It's a 2016 competition orange. I love this color. I wish Ford would bring it back. I would sell my red Mustang in a heartbeat if I could get comp orange again. Honestly, I'd probably just like wrap it or do something like that. You just picked this up yesterday.
Just yesterday, yeah.
But you're kind of new to the S550.
New to the first one I've had.
So he's brought this to me so we can walk around the car. We're going to show him some odds and ends, what these things are all about, because he has a couple of questions. Since it is a pre-owned car, it does have some modifications. So he's come to me. We want to point out some of the stuff that we find. We're not sure if the car is tuned or not, so we're about to pop the hood and explore. But I can tell you right now, the suspension looks factory. It does not look lowered. Performance package Mustang GT. These are the old Pirellis they still have a ton of life left on them. They may have replaced them.
The dealership said that everything was original on as far as the brakes and the tires and stuff, but
so they probably just babied the car and didn't drive it that much. Yeah, 2016, 25,000 miles thereabout. So we got some black badges. We're gonna walk around the car real quick before we get inside. So we're just visually walking around. So we have some additions here. I like that. We got this. I don't know if this is like MP Concepts or maybe Roush. This is a Roush little winglet here. It looks really good. Something I enjoy looking at. I've actually thought about doing it to mine. I don't know if it's cheesy or not, but I think it looks good. This is flat black, so this has been replaced. Exhaust is different.
Yeah, they're SLP exhaust tips, but it's muffler delete all the way to the cap.
Fuel cap is aftermarket. It's aftermarket. I like the black mirrors. Factory headers, factory cats.
Hopefully the got it traded in. It's supposed to be contacting me and let me know everything that's been done to
Well,
it.
it sounded good when you pulled up. All right, before we get to the inside, well, we can do the inside. Everything here looks good. Gauges, everything. Oh, this is sweet. This right here is out of the GT350. This engine start stop button.
I can't tell if that's a short throw or not. You would know better than me.
Yeah, it sounds good. All right. It feels stock.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little bit of play right there. And the length of the throws, that's definitely stock. You had some questions about setting up the gauges and stuff like that too, so we're gonna do that. Most of this, it's got blind spot, I can't speak, cross traffic alert, something I did not have on my 16.
Yeah, I know. I saw the other day that someone got next to me and the little yellow light started flashing
came on.
in the mirror.
Yeah. So he'll start assist. I usually turn that off and it's already off anyway. And this is a premium car, so if you go to like my color, you can set up your
all the different colors of the
yes,
lights. Yeah.
and all
He's got
this stuff will
orange right
change.
now, and I figured that was pretty good with the color of the car.
Yeah,
so
it's an orange car. But anyway, all right, let's check out what's under the hood. Heated and cooled seats. I missed that. I don't have it in mind because I have the Recaros. But yeah, it sucks that you have to pay $1,600 to Ford to lose that feature if you want the sport seats.
Or at least when you're getting a ticket written, it keeps the sweat down.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Okay. All right, that's very different. All right, so you have a Roush cold air kit here, rain guard here. This has been replaced. This would have come with what I've got in there. It's a silver strut tower brace. So this is black, so it all matches. You have stock headers there. This is something I did on my 16 as well. Is I painted the coil covers, and it looks good. So you got the badging there. That's aftermarket. Mishimoto expansion tank. Yep, for coolant. You have a JLT catch can. Links in description for those. They work really well. It's probably got some oil in there, I would imagine. But you talked about some issues, like you don't know if it's tuned or not.
Yeah, they don't know from the original owner whether the engine's been tuned or not. So they're trying to reach back to him. So I know personally, we all like to know, being gearheads, if something's been done to the motor, so I don't go and do something else and I screw up a tune or ruin the fuel mixture.
Well, it's more common than we would like to believe that people, they mod their cars, they trade them in, and they keep the tuners.
Yep.
And then it screws out the next customer.
Right.
Well, one of the dead giveaways for this guy would be, these are supposed to come with a sleeve. So we can just like pop this air filter off, and then should be able to, in theory, look inside and see if there's a sleeve or not. Because if there is a sleeve, that closes down the piping there so that you can run your factory tune. But if it's opened up, you have to have a tune in the car.
You're hoping that the individual took the time to either put it back in or take it out when they did that, because a lot of us, you trade in a car, it's somebody else's problem. And
yeah, it's sad that that's just, it happens every day. a lot more than people would like to admit. But all right, well, yeah, we can do that. We can get a screwdriver and check that out and see. Okay, so this is basically what's going on. Is yes, it does have a sleeve. You can see that it separates right there. And the way that this works is with the sleeve in, it's basically the same size as your OEM intake piping. That way it doesn't upset the computer. So if you have a stock tune, you could do something like this. But if you wanted to tune it, you just take the sleeve out. Doesn't mean that there's not a tune on the car, but that pretty much says probably not. But we'll take it for a spin, and then I'll give you my thoughts.
Yeah, do it.
All right, now we're going to take it for a spin down the road just to see what's what, get a feel for the car, see if I can pick up on anything. See, look, this is different right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that little badge.
That's what I was asking. That's why I didn't know if that was...
Yeah, no, that's all aftermarket. So we're going to hopefully be able to answer a couple of questions for Sean here at the end of this drive. It's not because he doesn't know anything about Mustangs. It's just simply that he's never owned this platform before because, like you said, Fox bodies, the old new edges. Yeah. I'm going right for the AC seat since I don't have it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. And this one is a premium, so you do have all of your drive modes and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds really good for just just
no
mufflers.
No mufflers, straight pipe.
Yeah, I mean, if you gutted the cat, took the cats off, I mean, I'm sure it'd wake the dead. But this is like, let's see if there's any drone. 50 mile an hour.
It's not too bad. It's there, but it's not too bad.
I love looking over and seeing the comp orange. I miss that color so much.
Yeah, it does stick out.
This is like a real treat for me because it's my favorite color on a Mustang. There's your quiet mode.
Yeah.
6 gear, 50 mile an hour. Nothing. Totally quiet. Everybody hated these Pirelli tires, but in the hot, like it is now,
yeah,
they're not that bad.
Well, it's like the Nittos I have on the Mach 1. When they're cold, they're worthless.
Yes.
So as soon as they get warm and you try to take off in a hurry, they'll just grip. They won't spin.
Pretty good there.
Yeah.
For 25,000 miles, yes. Yeah, it feels good. I don't think it's tuned. I think it feels
other than
stock.
Yeah, other than the cold air intake and the exhaust, I think that's what I was hoping for.
Right.
That way, it's a basic platform, and I can build from there and not run into somebody else's crazy
issues and stuff like that.
Right.
You did talk about a check engine light when you bought it.
Right, and it came on, and the Honda guys put it on. They said it was a misfire in cylinder 4.
Okay.
But they cleared the code, and so now I have to wait see if the light comes back on, and then Ford's going to take it back and see. But they said it could have been a old stored code that came up and it just flashed somehow.
Could be. Misfire codes. I've had a couple.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Makes enough noise going on. What the hell is this guy doing?
So, it's acting crazy.
You're in the gear, like say you're going through and you let off, you kind of feel where the engine will go, then it's almost like a Jake brake effect. You feel like.
Yeah, let's test that.
Whether that's just normal and I'm just not used to it.
Yeah, that's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah,
just kind of like it slows itself down.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going through the menu over there, like looking to see if there was something to turn on or turn off. Like, is this normal? Is this a selection?
No, this feels like it would from right off the showroom floor.
Oh, good.
As of 2016 with 25,000 miles, somebody didn't drive very much.
Yeah.
They took really good care of it. So if you're out there and you're watching my channel, it's a very clean car. Thank you.
This guy's got no plates on his car whatsoever. What is he doing?
Wow.
Maybe that's why he has no plates. He might not want to get too close to him. He might have just...
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pass it, but...
Looks like he might have just been...
Well, that camera's recording every bit of it.
Yeah. He may have just finished his...
We're following
his fresh...
car theft in progress.
Yeah. He may have just finished his fresh batch of West Tennessee meth. He's on his way to the market now.
It's a real thing. Is everybody else coming? right on my butt.
Whoa.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, that guy. He definitely. I think he might have did. He might have did the meth/crack.
Yeah, that
bonus
was
plan on that one.
That was about. He didn't want to slow down.
He probably didn't even see us stopped.
Yeah, he probably has. He's impaired heavily
He's
right
definitely
now.
impaired. That would have been awesome. I'm like, I didn't crash my new car. Alex did.
But this is what happened. I was
You're like,
reviewing
that's
this
it,
guy's
Alex. Don't
car.
let Alex drive your cars. You know, you got
That's the end of the
carnage.
YouTube channel. That's it. Sorry, guys.
Really...
Oh man, yeah, this is great.
It's awesome.
You have bought a good car. I don't know what that guy's issue was. It was we're just taking a second look at the car, guys. Cosmetics. If there's a lot of show car stuff here, and because it's still a stock car, you know, which is kind of a cool thing. You mostly have a blank canvas at this point.
Yeah, and that's what the main reason, you know, we went through this today is just to kind of see if we can figure out what is or is not on the car, in the car,
Yeah.
should be on the car. So as I make this car into my own, I can start, like you said, a blank canvas and do what I want to it and add-ons and not worrying about coming across somebody else's quagmire that I don't know about.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, I think that what's done to the car here is very tasteful. I would do the same stuff. That's because this is similar to what I actually did when I had mine.
Right.
My 2016 was similar stuff here. And yeah, it looks good. So definitely take care of it. And we got to do a review on the other.
Yep, Mach 1 coming soon.
Yeah, which actually might be faster. I would argue that it probably is faster than this.
Maybe on a rolling dig.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, you know, you got to get into that top end to get that boost rolling.
It is a stick shift Pro Charge car,
yeah.
so stay tuned for that video. Yes, definitely. I love the orange. Let me back up here and get a good shot.